Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Daily Cup English. My name is Liam.
And my name is Chloe. We're so happy you're here with us today.
Yes, thank you for listening. Every day we make a new podcast for you. It's short, simple, and fun.
And it helps you practice English in a natural way. So if you enjoy our podcast, please subscribe to our channel.
Exactly. When you subscribe, you will not miss our daily episodes. All right, today we have an interesting topic. It's about focus.
Yes, the title is Do One Thing at a Time.
That's something many people talk about, right?
Oh yes, in today's world, we are always busy. We try to do many things at the same time.
But is it good or is it bad? That's what we will talk about today.
I think it will be fun, and we will share our personal stories too.
Yes, real-life stories. Okay, let's start. So, Chloe, let me ask you first. Do you usually try to do many things at one time?
Not really. I usually try to do one thing. If I write an email, I just write an email. If I cook, I just cook.
Interesting. I'm different. I often do 2 or 3 things at the same time.
Really? Like what?
For example, in the morning, I make coffee. While the coffee is ready, I open my laptop, check my emails, and also read some news.
Wow, that sounds like a lot for the morning.
Yes, it feels fast, but many times I forget things. Sometimes my coffee gets cold because I don't drink it.
Oh no. So you start many things, but maybe you don't finish them?
Exactly. That's the problem. I think if I do many things, I save time. But in the end, I don't.
That's the big question. Many people think multitasking is smart.
Yes, multitasking. Doing many tasks at one time.
But sometimes multitasking is only switching your mind from one thing to another, and it makes you tired.
I agree, but still, it's a habit. For example, sometimes I cook dinner and watch TV at the same time. I feel it's normal.
Yes, I understand, but for me, I don't enjoy that. When I cook, I like to focus on cooking. The food tastes better.
So you really believe in one thing at a time?
Yes, it makes me calm, my head feels clear.
I see. For me, sometimes multitasking makes me feel busy. I feel like, wow, I'm doing so much.
But are you really productive?
Good question. Maybe not. Sometimes I just feel stressed.
Yes, that's the difference. Being busy is not the same as being productive.
True. Busy means many actions. Productive means good results.
Exactly. So maybe doing one thing at a time gives better results.
I want to test this. I will share one story later.
Me too. I also have a story from my student life.
Perfect. But before we share stories, let's make the idea clear.
Okay. Do one thing at a time means don't try to do everything in one moment. Focus on the task in front of you.
Yes, give your full attention. Like now, we are only talking. No phone, no emails.
Right. And it feels nice, right?
It really does. I feel more relaxed.
So, listeners, we want to ask you, do you multitask or do you try one thing at a time? Think about it while you listen.
Good idea. And now let's share some stories. All right, let me tell you my story. It happened last week on Monday morning.
Okay, I'm ready.
So Monday is always busy for me. I start work at 9 a.m., but I wake up around 7:30. That morning, I wanted to do many things.
Like what?
First, I wanted to drink coffee. Second, I needed to check my work emails. And third, I also wanted to call my mom. She was waiting for my call.
That's a lot already.
Yes, so I thought, okay, I can do all of these at the same time. I will save time.
Classic multitasking.
Yes, I made coffee. While the coffee machine was working, I opened my laptop. Then I saw 15 emails. I started to read one email, but my phone rang. It was my mom.
Oh, so you had 3 things at one moment: coffee, emails, and phone call?
Exactly. I answered the phone, but I was also reading the email. My mom was talking, but I didn't really listen.
Oh no.
Yes, after a few minutes, she asked me, "Are you listening to me?" I felt bad because I was not.
That must feel uncomfortable.
It was. And when I came back to the email, I forgot what I read. I had to start again.
So you lost time, not saved it.
Exactly. And guess what? My coffee became cold.
Poor coffee.
Yes, poor coffee. I tried to do 3 things. In the end, I did 0 things well.
That's a perfect example of multitasking problems.
Yes, my mom was not happy, my work was slower, and my coffee was bad.
So what did you learn?
I learned that when I multitask, I don't give 100% to anything. My brain jumps around and I feel stressed.
That makes sense. Did you try to change after that?
Yes, actually, the next day I tried something new. I called my mom first, before opening my laptop. I only talked to her. She was happy.
Good idea.
Then, after the call, I made my coffee and drank it while reading emails. That time, I finished faster, and I felt good.
So one thing at a time really worked.
Yes, I was surprised. It was calmer, and my mom said, "You sound different, more relaxed."
Wow, that's powerful. Even your voice changed.
Yes, because I was not stressed. I was present.
That's a great story. Thank you for sharing.
Of course. Now I try to remember that moment when I feel like multitasking.
Nice. So after hearing your story, I want to tell mine.
Perfect. Let's hear it.
All right, Liam, now it's my turn. I also have a story, but it's from a few years ago.
Okay, tell us.
It was when I was in college. I was about 20 years old. I remember one night I had a big test the next morning. I needed to study a lot.
Oh, I know that feeling. Big test stress.
Yes, very stressful. So I sat at my desk with my books. But here's the problem. I also had my phone next to me, and I also had music playing in the background.
So, 3 things at once: study, phone, and music.
Exactly! I thought it was fine. I thought, I'm young. I can multitask. I can study, text my friends, and enjoy music.
Sounds familiar.
But after 1 hour, I noticed something strange. I read the same page 3 times, and I still didn't remember it.
Oh, so your brain was not focused.
Yes, my brain was jumping. One moment I read, next moment I texted, then I sang a song. It was crazy.
What happened in the test?
Well, the test was not terrible, but my score was lower than I wanted. I felt disappointed.
So, did you change something after that?
Yes, the next week I tried a different way. I turned off my phone. I closed all music. I only opened my book.
One thing at a time.
Exactly. And guess what? I finished studying faster. I remembered more information,
That's amazing.
and I felt calm. My head was clear. I was not stressed.
So your result was better?
Yes, in the next test, I got a higher score. It was not only the score, but also the feeling. I felt strong and confident.
That's powerful.
Yes, since that day, I try to study or work with one focus. It's not always easy, but it helps me so much.
I like that. Your story is like a mirror of mine.
Yes, we both learned the same lesson, but in different times.
True, and I think many of our listeners also had similar experiences.
I'm sure. Maybe some of you listening now are students, or maybe you're working. Think about your own life. Do you try to multitask, or do you give full focus to one thing?
Good question for everyone.
Yes, and I think our stories show the difference very clearly.
They do. And maybe now it's time for us to compare both styles.
Yes, let's talk more about multitasking versus one thing at a time.
So, Chloe, after listening to your story, I understand the problem better, but still, I sometimes think Multitasking can look smart.
What do you mean?
Well, imagine someone is driving to work. They are also listening to an English podcast at the same time. It looks smart, right? Two things in one moment.
I see your point. But driving needs your full attention. It's about safety. If the road is busy or if something happens, you must react fast.
That's true. Safety is first.
Yes. So maybe listening to music or a podcast while driving is okay if it's simple, but you should not do anything that takes your eyes or hands away.
Good point. Okay, let's think about cooking. Sometimes I cook and also check my phone.
Do you ever forget something on the stove?
Yes, too many times. Last month, I almost burned my pasta.
See, cooking is better when you give focus. It's also more fun. You can smell the food, taste it, enjoy it.
True, but sometimes I feel bored if I only cook.
Then maybe you can play some music, but don't read long messages.
Good idea. Music is okay. Texting is too much.
Exactly. There is a big difference between background music and active multitasking.
I get it. Okay, what about students? Many students do homework while checking social media.
Yes, that's very common, but usually the homework takes longer.
Right. I remember when I tried that. A 10-minute task became 30 minutes.
Same here. Social media is very distracting.
So better to finish the homework first, then reward yourself with social media.
Yes, exactly. One thing at a time, then relax.
All right, let's talk about office work. Sometimes I'm in a Zoom meeting and at the same time I try to check my emails.
And do you miss something in the meeting?
Yes, many times. I hear my name and I don't know what they asked me.
That's the danger. You think you're saving time, but you lose information.
So true.
Sometimes multitasking is just fast switching. Your brain jumps between tasks, but it takes energy.
Yes, I feel tired faster.
Me too.
But Chloe, don't you think sometimes multitasking is necessary?
Like when?
For example, parents. They take care of kids and cook dinner at the same time.
That's true. Parents often must do two things, but even then, they try to give priority. If the baby cries, they stop cooking and help the baby.
Yes, that makes sense.
So even in multitasking, there is always one main focus.
I like that idea. One main focus.
Yes, you can do small extra things, but you know what is most important in the moment.
That's a good rule.
So maybe the lesson is multitasking is not always bad, but most of the time, one thing at a time is better.
I agree. Maybe the best way is balance. Some simple multitasking, like listening to soft music while cleaning, is fine.
Yes, but when it's serious work or safety, then only one thing.
I like that conclusion.
Me too. It's simple, but very useful.
So, shall we give our listeners some tips for doing one thing at a time?
Yes, let's share some ideas.
All right, Chloe, let's give our listeners some real tips. How can we practice doing one thing at a time?
Good idea. You go first. What works for you?
For me, I like to write a list every morning, a simple to-do list.
Oh, yes, I do that too.
It helps me see what I must do today. Then, I choose the most important task. I call it the big task.
That's smart.
I try to do that big task first, before anything else. If I finish it, I feel relaxed for the rest of the day.
Nice. So, one thing at a time, starting with the big one.
Exactly. What about you, Chloe?
For me, my best tip is put my phone away.
Oh, yes, that's important.
Yes. If my phone is next to me, I always check it, even when I don't want to.
Same here.
So, I put my phone in another room, out of sight, out of mind.
That's a strong strategy.
It helps me so much. I can focus, and I don't feel the pull of notifications.
Good one. Do you use any other method?
Yes, I sometimes use a timer. I set 25 minutes to focus only on one thing. Then I take a 5-minute break.
Oh, like the Pomodoro method.
Yes, but I don't use the name. I just think, focus now, relax later.
That's simple and nice.
During the 5-minute break, I stand up, drink water, or stretch. Then I'm ready for another 25 minutes.
I like that.
What about you, Liam? Do you have another tip?
Yes, I try to close all extra tabs on my laptop.
Oh, that's a good one.
If I have 10 tabs open, I always want to click around, so I close everything and only keep the one I need.
Yes, I do the same. Fewer tabs, fewer distractions.
Exactly.
Another tip I have, make your space clean.
Oh yes, a messy desk makes a messy mind.
Exactly. When my desk is clean, I can focus better.
I agree.
And one last tip, breathe.
Breathe?
Yes. Before starting a task, I take a deep breath. It tells my brain, okay, now focus.
That's so simple but very powerful.
It works for me.
So to sum up, 1, write a list. 2, start with the big task. 3, put your phone away. 4, use a timer. 5, close extra tabs. 6, keep your desk clean. 7, take a deep breath.
Yes, these are easy steps, but they really help you do one thing at a time.
I love it.
Me too.
All right, Chloe, I think it's time to wrap up today's talk.
Yes. Let's give our final message.
So, listeners, remember, being busy is not the same as being productive.
Exactly. If you want less stress and better results, try to do one thing at a time.
Focus on the task in front of you. Give it your full attention.
And when you finish, you will feel calm, strong, and happy.
Yes, one thing at a time really makes life easier.
We hope our stories and tips today can help you in your own life.
And we would love to hear from you. Do you multitask or do you try to focus on one thing?
If you want, share your thoughts in the comments. We enjoy reading them.
And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Daily Cup English.
Yes, we make a new episode every day to help you practice English in a natural way.
So subscribe, listen daily, and join our community.
Thank you so much for spending time with us today.
We hope you have a wonderful day.
Stay focused, stay happy.
And see you tomorrow with another episode of Daily Cup English.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.